Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the moment you've probably been waiting for.
The whores are back.
This is for me this morning.
Guess who's going live today? Tammy, Mel, and Tater. Here to brighten your day. These milkers are here to stay. Watch your step, don't get too flirty. You've never seen a show that's quite this perky. Eye-catching, show-stopping, we're so prominent, voluptuous, bodacious, and utterly gifted. Milkers, we'll have you going gaga. We've got the milk and the tea and you've got nada. Milkers, we'll have you going crazy. We bring the heat every day. Come and get it, baby. Tammy runs things, Mel brings the sass, Tater brings up the rear and shows us all her class. The drama is stacked.
We all know they mean
tension
ass.
is hefty, the clips are ample, so get fucking ready. We brought milkers back from the dead. You'll see more when we see red. Milkers, we'll have you going gaga. We've got the milk and the tea and you've got nada. Milkers, we'll have you going crazy. We bring the heat every day. Come and get it, baby. Milkers, 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 milkers.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a glorious morning with the Mafia Milkers. We all look fucking fantastic today. I'm your host, Tammy 10, alongside Melcifer and Tater, who have been having a little trouble recently. And I'm just going to tell you guys what's going on, and then we're going to get into it, okay? So, yesterday, you could probably see the stream was a little weird, right? There seemed to be some tension, some little snippies here and there, awkward silences. The milkers have been a little lactose intolerant to each other lately, okay? Now, that's going to be with any growing pains. We're three women, okay? We're going to bicker. That's what happens. But it got shown. And Keem didn't like it, okay? Too many people on a panel. Awkward. Feels forced. Guess what? There's got to be two of you. So, with that said, today we are going to be having to vote one of us off the island. And this fucking sucks. Ladies.
I mean, it doesn't suck for me. Listen, I don't want Mel here. I'm not doing the show if Mel's fucking here. Mel's fucking boring. I said it all last night. I'll say it again. You're boring. The entire fucking entirety of like the Discord and the chat finds you fucking boring. They are constantly railing against you, not me,
It's
not Tammy.
objectively not true.
No, it's actually true. I
objectively
saw it
not
with my
true.
eyes. I know you see and hear what you want to see and hear, but I'm actually looking at the truth. And the truth is that me and Tammy are way more entertaining than you. The truth is Tammy's better at wrangling than you. The truth is you've tried to take over a show and it didn't work out for you, hun. It just didn't. So you gotta go.
What was there to take over? I literally came here for her. I have been very upfront about that this whole time.
You came here for money because you were tanking on fucking nuts, just like you tanked on cash and got fired for that. And then Keem, let's get this straight too. When you were on fucking cafe, let's get to something else straight. You guys weren't milkers before I got there, okay? You chased Desi out, which by the way, don't know why you got a big head about that because she was basically under the lowest rung. You bullied
Literally,
her
I've said that.
lessen mediocrity to get on a show so you could make money that you didn't make. And then Keem, when I needed a place to go, said, we're going to make this Milkers now and add me to it. And that's where you started even being on a show that was even a little bit successful because me and Tammy were working that shit. Not you, because you like to stare off into fucking space as soon as somebody even slightly diverts from your plan because you don't know how to be in a show. You're sitting there saying, when people divert, it ruins the energy. If you were a fucking host, you would have energy throughout every fucking thing, whether it goes good or not.
Okay.
So are you saying that Tammy wasn't successful on Reign without you? Are you saying that you are going to make Tammy something?
Ooh,
like, that's really...
all right, beautiful women. We're going to stop right here.
Saying.
We're going to stop right here for one moment because they have no idea how the fuck they're voting. I was waiting for one of you to explain. They got right
she
into
won't
it.
Shut up.
They've
She's going to fucking just go for it.
I hear you. I hear Tater. Let me fucking explain so they can start voting and then you guys can do your thing. Okay? Do we want to vote for your favorite two or vote someone out?
Doesn't matter. You're the show wrangler today.
Okay. Then we are going to be doing keep two. So whoever has the least amount of votes at the end of the show, if Keem still decides that we need to take it down to 2 after watching this, those will be your final 2. Okay? So dollar amount equals dollar amount of votes. Go ahead.
No, I just think it's sad because I didn't get a big head over kicking Desi out. I didn't even say I kicked Desi out. I literally said, I didn't even realize I did that. I literally came up to talk to her. I was asked to come up to talk to her. That's what I did.
That is
true. I didn't get a big head over it.
No, you did. You did. And then you wanted to sit there on the show, the first episode afterwards and be like, well, I'm the mean one. Haven't seen it yet, babe. Haven't seen it.
Because you never shut up. How could anybody else get in a word edgewise when all you do is go off on these tangents about I'm going to fuck your dad and all these mean one-liners because you never shut the fuck up.
Silly princess, saying the same
thing.
Saying the same thing every day constantly is not fucking entertaining. You have to come up with something different.
Let me ask you. Who's been offered top shows? Was it you? Did you get Queens? Did he?
I didn't want Queens.
Did he put you on Rewind? Yeah, I know because
I didn't
you're
ask for
a shit
them.
host and you don't want to see anything.
That doesn't mean you're a shit host. Nobody wanted Buzz. Nobody wants Buzz. Nobody wants Buzz.
I got put on it because I'm more entertaining than you. I have to do
That's
the most
not always the case,
you
I promise.
do the very least, Mel. The very least.
Right. Okay. That's why your computer can't do anything. That's why your internet is constantly cutting out.
BTS anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sicilian Princess 10312 donated $20. My vote is for Tater.
If you have to revert to your computer's bad, your internet's bad, you're a shit host.
It's not a reversion. It's not a reversion. You have to literally have a connection to be here. Otherwise, you're not even going to be heard. And you can't run any of the systems.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
And Alex Erickson 11 donated $5. Love Tammy and Tater. Mel has grown on me. But the tension I noticed wasn't between Tater and Mel. It was honestly between Tammy and Tater. Confused.
Really?
No one.
No
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could talk about that because that's been a thing that Tater's been saying too, is that like, she feels like you've been trying to push me out. And you know that like, I've said like, give me time. Like I've done this pretty much by myself for 3 months. Like it's going to take me time to be able to, realize. Hey,
adjust.
Yeah.
And then,
talk less,
and then we got not shit on, but we got a lot of adjustments. We got put in a shit
be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Boomer with a Bong donated $5. Tater stay.
Okay, so we
got a lot of
5. Band World is 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 and 5. I'm gonna count hers towards you and 5. Boom.
We got a lot of changes like really quickly, and the sad thing is this isn't even like the biggest story in the LC right now.
Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Cold Grave donated $10. All I'll say is that pushing people off might not be a good idea.
You guys are being.
This seems like a power play.
Sorry. That was me. Oh my god. So guys, Whoever has the most votes, the top two stay. Whoever has the top two highest number of votes, they stay. It could be me. I could be getting the fucking boot, depending on what you guys want. Y'all saw Keem's announcement yesterday. He doesn't give a fuck what we think. He doesn't give a shit about our feelings. It's about what you guys want. Okay?
Always.
Yeah, I won't be here if Mel's here. So I'm just gonna tell you guys that right fucking now.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sicilian Princess 10312 donated $20. Tammy stays.
Thank you.
I mean, it's not
Thank you.
selfish because I have a whole other show and a show I'm interning on, so that helps me. And it's not selfish to me. You wanted to bully Desi out of here so you could be on here with Tammy because you thought you were going to.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Drama Alert donated $50. Mel stays.
You keep saying I bully Desi off, but literally I would come up here and hang out with her all the time. So me coming up that day when I was asked and literally just talking to her is nothing. And considering like you keep shitting on me about that I'm a nothing person, she literally should have been able to handle hanging out and talking to me about concerns that literally everybody had. It was a valid complaint. I didn't try to push her out.
I don't talk about Desi. We're talking about the situation with you.
Okay, so the situation now.
You thought when she wasn't there, you were going to snake her.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Beastman 580 donated $10. Tater, I thought you were great on Rewind last night. I think you should work with Billy.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Liana Taylor donated $19.87. Tater stays.
I'm getting the fucking boot.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sir Joseph Pesci donated $5. I vote for Cafe to get 30 extra minutes starting tomorrow.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Xveer donated $20. Mel stay.
So now you want to talk about where I came up, where I was also asked to come up so that Tammy didn't have to be alone, where I was also doing things to help out because that's what good friends do. So what was wrong with that? I wasn't pushing her out. She literally wasn't showing up for her own fucking show. So I helped to plan those shows and was coming up here to do her service where I wasn't getting paid for, but we still made good money, but I was still helping. So what was wrong with that exactly? Tell me.
Because we all know the whole fucking point. Here's the thing. You're also way too pussy to actually say what the fuck you're doing. You stayed up there on that whole week because you wanted to sit there and be like, oh my God, look, I'm so good at planning this. Keem, please pick me. Please pick me. Please put me on this show. And you know you fucking were doing it to do that. And then as soon as Desi stepped up, it took a dono for you to actually grow a fucking pair because we all saw how Angel
Oh, now we're back to talking about Desi. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about your relation to Desi. I don't give a fuck what Desi said and did. Stay on the fucking track, dumbass. Somebody told you to serve her up. You couldn't even fucking do it yourself because you didn't have the balls to do it. You needed to get gassed up. You got some batteries in your pack. Then you thought that you were going to go after her. The only reason people are voting for you right now, bitch, is because I'm making you interesting. When you're here, if you're here at the end of this, I won't be. You're going to tank this too. Good luck trying to do it solo. When you're here though, no, I did that, bitch. I fucking did that.
Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much with your Wi-Fi. Thank you. Oh yeah, shut the fuck up. All right, we are the horse sisters. That's so nice of you. Yeah, see, here's the thing. It's not about being pussy. It's not about being pussy. I literally did what I wanted. I got up there and helped. It's not about being pussy. Because if I wanted something, I would tell Keem, hey, I would want this. But you literally said I was pussy. You keep saying I'm pussy to do this and pussy to say this and that.
Talk to her. You're too pussy to say what you mean. You're too pussy.
I'm really not. You keep saying I'm a dick and that I'm going to do all this stuff, but if I'm a dick, how am I too pussy? A dick will come out and say all this stuff. If I'm going to say something to you, I'm going to say it. If I'm not going to say it, it's because I don't care.
Hunt, like you.
They're really not. A dick is a dick because they're going to say things that are dick and they're bitch and they're rude. That's what they do. That's why I do that. That's literally it.
Okay,
That's all
you're
the
not
fucking
good
is.
at that. Okay, so you're not good at being a dick. You're not good at being a bitch. You're not good at being a mean girl. You're not good at being a nice girl. You're not good at being sexy. You're not good at being smart. You're not
That's
good
you.
at anything, Mel. You're not good at anything. Says everybody out here. You got on Cafe for 5 seconds. First off, couldn't even tell a fucking clear, true, concise story. And second of
They
all,
didn't ask
had
for a story.
every motherfucker in the chat dogging you the fuck out. Because nobody likes you on your fucking own, okay?
They were mad because they don't care about milkers right now. They want to talk about something else. That's literally not even the case.
They were saying, can we talk about Mel being racist? Can we talk about Mel getting with
they love
Denmark?
me being
Can we talk
racist.
about this? Yeah, and
They
that's
love
why
me.
you don't need to be here, because you tank a fucking show because you don't know how to fucking speak, because you're an ignorant dumbass that's never had
Not
any
even.
experience in life, apparently, because you just sit there like a bump on a fucking log, and then when you hear what you don't want to hear, you stare off into space.
Right. That's why you have your little monologues, and then you do the same thing. Where if you can't
Because I'm
just do that,
interesting.
where you're spouting off is not interesting if you can't carry the rest of the show. What else are you
Literally.
supposed to be doing for the rest of the show then?
I did a whole solo by myself, bitch, and made more money than you've ever made on a single show.
Beastman, welcome
Literally
back.
not true. I
Sorry,
have been doing solos and been running shows for longer than you've been here. That doesn't mean just
almost
because you
make
had one little
$500?
solo.
I can't be
I have
jerk
before,
off
yes.
material for the Mafia
solo.
Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
At Sweetie Pie 010 donated $20. Tammy, I need my daily dose of forehead.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've got I'm sorry, I'm blind. Pixel Palette in the chat says, I like Melsifer. She's just ill-placed. Do you feel like you're ill-placed?
Yeah, people say that. I don't even know what that would mean, like with women or like the show, because I know like I do work well with you. That's why we worked well together on Rain, because we just mesh well together. Like Tater meshes well with Lacey. So I mean, I feel like that's maybe what that has to be
I can't be jerk
about.
off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At JulieAngela4769 donated $5.25. Tammy, get your show reign back.
Bitches, I'm in last place.
Honestly, Nick was in chat and he was like, I'll come back and do Rain. Like,
Yeah,
I
okay,
think
you
he
know
should come
what?
back in general.
I'm
But
just gonna here's my growing pains that I'm really annoyed about. And that's like, there's no chance for a show to build. None.
right.
The second you start doing good, that's when you're gonna get fucked with.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Need to Know 420 donated $10. Pit Crew stands with 5 head.
Pit Crew. Fucking love Pit Crew. Because you had me and Nick that did really well. Okay? We might not have been the best. I'm
I
sorry.
can't
We're
be
two nobodies.
jerk-off
Sorry, Nick.
material
I know
for
you want to
Mafia
ride that
Milkers
cloud off your
anymore,
sister, but
ladies
we're
and
fucking
gentlemen.
nobodies, okay?
At
Love ya.
PP Bravado 1 donated $5. Tater's personality, it tits, and that's it. The vote is for Mel.
Okay, PP, you're a weird bitch too, so it would make sense you
I
would,
can't be
support a
jerk
weird
off
bitch.
material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Reaction Reviews and Moose donated $4.99. Daddy.
Sorry, the TTS makes me giggle. I'm the comedic relief
It
today,
does.
ladies and gentlemen, okay? That's my job here. I am a wrangler, and I am comedic relief, and I'm an instigator. That is what I feel I am good at a show. I like to bring creativity and ideas. Mel, what do you bring to a show?
I bring fun when I can get it in. I can't get over like everybody else. I bring ideas. I bring planning. I bring producing. I bring also tips. That just is what it is.
If you were a strong host, you'd be able to do it no matter what.
Tater, what do you
That's
bring?
just the bottom. I mean, look, people like me. I'm funny. I go those little tangents that you want to complain about, Mel. Maybe if you were doing that, people would like you more. Because every time I fucking do it, I've got about 2/3 of the chat going wild because they love that shit. That's what gets you success in here. And if you can't perform that, go back to the B circuit or get scared off again.
If you cut off Keem and if you can't hold a conversation with him, he also hates that, which is what the issue was yesterday.
Crazy, because he's like offered me several shows. He really likes talking to me. He invited me to Camp Keem. I mean, it seemed like he
You
didn't have a
literally-
problem with me.
You literally said you were watching Cafe, and that's exactly what he said on Cafe, was they kept cutting me off. It was directionless. So if you can't even listen to what he's saying, how are you supposed to continue then?
I don't think I was the one doing the main cutting them off. Because I was annoyed by it too. And I was sitting there noticing it too. Maybe I did it once or twice. But that's the thing. When he comes up, everybody's desperate to get a word in. You got 5 people on a panel. It'll happen like that. But when he was telling the story and said, let me talk, I wasn't the one fucking talking. Actually, the one that was talking got scared off last night.
Yep, if you realize, guys, we're missing one milker. Lilah quit last night. She didn't want to participate in this vote. I don't blame her. But what I was saying before is that a show doesn't really get a chance to really grow. Okay? Nick, Desi, and I together, we were building something. Nick gets taken away. Desi and I kind of building something, but like I said before, and I'll say it again, Desi deserved a better wrangler.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Bang Hard Body donated $28.50. My baby, Tater.
Hold on, I gotta do math. His forehead is just big. It doesn't have brains. Plus 50. Okay.
Yeah, I don't do math either, especially with the conversion.
But yeah, I feel like Desi did 100% deserve a better wrangler. I saw her as a little sister rather than
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore,
That's
ladies and gentlemen.
100% true. That's 100%
At Sicilian Princess 10312 donated $5. Melcliff, you don't have personality. My vote is for Tammy. She is a good wrangler.
Yeah.
That's funny, Melcliff.
So, speaking of Desi, one thing that Tater keeps saying is that, you know, you like to say you ran Desi over, you kind of have like a attitude about it. Sometimes, you know, you're proud of it to an extent, right? It gave you a little more push in this universe.
I feel like that's a joke, though, because I came in specifically saying I didn't mean to run her off. I literally sat on that for days, and then everyone was like, no, actually. So I'm not going to, like, tell people they're wrong. I really don't care about it that much.
Okay.
If that's what they want to say, that I ran her off, I got her to quit. People even said for a while I fired her. Like, I have that kind of pull. Like, no. I literally just came in and talked to her like I normally would talk to Rain any other day. That's exactly all it was, because that's all it was.
Do you
That's stupid.
Do you guys feel the tension started maybe when, like, we became milkers and it had this brand of hot chicks and boobs?
No, I feel like the tension started when Mel started acting like a fucking baby when you asked for a goddamn signature, and she wanted to sit there and say,
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Mrs. Jones 67 donated $10.
Mrs.
Votes for Tammy to stay.
That's a name I haven't seen in a while. Also, thank you for your cash cow re-up. I saw that on there as well. Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
That's where the tension fucking started, when you wanted to be difficult about every goddamn thing, and I'm the one that had to step in and say, we're gonna fucking grow up and not fight over every stupid fucking thing, because you wanted control, Mel, and you've wanted it from the very fucking beginning, and everybody can see it.
There's a difference between wanting control and wanting someone else's opinion to be heard. They're completely two different things.
No, so I'm going to say it again. You threw a fucking fit when we explained to you why an actual signature was needed, and then acted like a goddamn baby. And then it wasn't until I had to step in and scold you like you were a child for you to actually back down and get something fucking done that was useful. That's what happened. That's where the tension started. And then you started the let's shoot down every single one of Tammy's ideas bullshit. And then you started the little sneak disses, and you're going to act like you don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
Because I don't.
Do, right? Shoot the gun and hide it.
That is something that we got a lot yesterday, is that there was a lot of, like, snarky comments said back and forth amongst people, and that they noticed that.
Okay, like what?
I don't know. I'm not the one who said I noticed it. Tater?
You think I'm a right?
And again,
you fucking say I'm not that interested in it. I know,
Again, I think
I'm sitting on a goddamn panel and I
Thank you,
say,
Brewster.
wow, Mel's being a fucking dick right now. Why is she being a dick? Because you do it all the fucking time. You don't need to write it down. Watch any fucking episode, dumbass.
And again, when I give an idea or someone else gives an idea and I say, oh yeah, well, let's also do this. That's not being a dick. That's being a co-host.
No, and every single fucking idea Tammy has, you shit on it, and then every single fucking episode afterwards, you're like, you should do this, Tammy. You should do that, Tammy. You sat here going, I want drama, I want drama. But when we were in the nature fight and Fupa came after you, mute. Like always, mute.
Pretty sure I came after her.
Yeah, and then
she was quiet until Christina came up.
It doesn't matter when you were gone after you were on mute. That's the point.
If I was gone, of course I'm not going to be talking. If you just said when I was gone, of course I'm not going to be talking if I was gone.
What are you talking about? I said when they go after you, when you're gone after, you don't do anything.
Why would I talk when I'm not there? That makes no sense. But there's no issue when we're all co-hosts.
On panel and somebody
my God.
after you don't say anything. That's what I'm saying, you stupid ass.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At JB Shuggy donated $10. Vote is for Mel. Tater, you always say, I won't do this if I have to work with this person. You should just STFU and do your job. You're not good enough yet to dictate your position on the network.
First off, I've done it multiple times, you stupid ass. Second off, this isn't my fucking job. When I log off here, I do my job. I'm here because it's funny, shits and giggles. I'm here for attention. I'm here to have a good time and dog walk dumb bitches like this, okay? If you don't like that, log the fuck off.
There does seem to be a difference between this is internet and this is real life.
There should be. But so what that's saying is,
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At SSO Michelangelo donated $50. Pit Crew for Tammy.
Thank you, Pit Crew.
Big spender. SSO. I've never seen him drop money.
How do you math? Okay. Thank you.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At PB Bravado 1 donated $5. Tater boring on rewind. Truth is, show is boring, hence having to pick at each other to make from 3 to 2 hosts, cause y'all gets no monies. Vote for Mel.
See, and that's not true, right?
The mean girl arc.
It's not. We had fun all by ourselves, like earlier, even when it was just us three before Lilah came, even when it was just me and Tammy, like we all had fun just doing like whatever goofy ass stuff before.
Well,
and we actually did make money.
That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of crazy. People are like, well, you're not making it's like we've been up a lot, and
crazy.
You know, it's not crushing it, but for 3 nobodies, I think we're doing pretty well.
Right.
But that's the thing, is like you have to keep that up no matter what you have. We had one bad day or night. One bad night.
Yeah.
And then it's all, but there's no time to be able to build. Here's Lilah, like 2 days later. Okay, now you're down to 2. How, you know, where is the consistency to build structure, to build a show?
And the time flips, there isn't, because it was like you and Desi, and then you by yourself, and then me and you and Tater, and then me and you and Lilah, and then the time flips, like 3 different time flips. It's supposed to be really quick changes and really quick like success. Otherwise it's like, okay, well, we got to keep changing it then. And even the chat, which is who we do it for, doesn't fuck with that, because then they have trouble following everybody around. They have trouble following what the fuck is even going on, and their consistency isn't there, because they all have their IRL stuff going on too. They want to know that they can consistently turn on something at the same time and know who's going to be there. And now they can't even do that.
I mean, the name of the game is that since we've been here from day one, everybody gets fucking switched. Everybody gets moved around. Times get changed. Co-hosts get changed. Shows get rebranded. That's the whole fucking thing. It's not a shock to any of us. It's not a surprise to any of us. You use it. You use it to throw a fit if you want to. You use it to get a new co-host. You use it to leverage a better show. You use it for your benefit. Okay? So at no point should any host be saying that is a hindrance to me. You should be succeeding no matter what.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sway Shadow Man 6279 donated $5. I love you, Tater, she stays.
That was very aggressive.
And that's the thing is that
Because I had no punctuation.
not everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect at it. I haven't, I've been on shows that have tanked. Me and Lisi had to try to build Cracked, and then we got taken off of it before we started doing really well. That's the name of the fucking game. So that's the thing, being like, well, you're going off on tangents. Well, we're doing this. Well, we get moved here. Well, we do this. Well, we do that. We knew that was a fucking name of the game when we signed up for the goddamn show. Your job as a host is to persevere through it.
That's true. That's fair.
And I think we've been rolling with it really well. I think we have ideas that are trying to mix with the new time slots and with the different people and like getting thrown all these curveballs. I think she's expressing that it's difficult because it is, and that's not something that she can't, speak on.
Nobody said she couldn't.
Didn't say that. I'm saying she can. Like that's what she's speaking on.
Okay.
I'll throw a fit. I'll get attention.
Do it.
Fuck both of you. Bring back Rain.
Full
MTV
screen.
Nick, come back. We're bringing back Nick and Tammy 10. Turn it up. Tell a motherfucking friend, all right? I'm just kidding.
Full screen. Go tantrum.
That's all I have to say.
Oh.
Maui, welcome to Band World. Look, no, and that's the thing I told Mel yesterday. It's like, I know I should be fighting for both of you, but at this point, like, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I feel. I have loved everybody I worked with in different ways. It doesn't fucking matter. It matters what you guys think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's it's at the end of the day, what happens is what always going to happen. I'm going to yell louder and be meaner and all of that. It's going to be a poor Mel because Mel plays the victim like that. It's going to be poor Mel, poor Mel, poor Mel. And then Tammy and Mel are going to get the show. I'll just be on fucking Chubby with the Love of My Life, Lisi, and I'll be on Rewind until Xylee comes back. And that's
I've never
Do
been
you
poor
think she's
Mel.
coming back?
I show up.
Well, maybe at some point. You do show up and then you sit there and proceed to not actually engage in any sort of argument. You sit there talking about infighting and drama all the time. You want drama. You want drama. The LCU, it needs to be less soft. It needs to be this. When fucking Angel ran you off with a snap of her fucking finger, and anytime anybody goes after you, all you can do is fucking bring up some random shit, the smallest fucking point in that argument.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
And I Miss Her 115 donated $10. Pit Crew rides for Tammy. Mel, you have improved a lot since Cash. Tater, you are a yapper and a capper, like the song says.
Oh my God.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh.
No ooh.
Ooh.
You guys really think today's the day to
I
ooh-woo?
am apologized.
You better be. You better fucking be. That was very
that's a good one in the
intense.
TTS. Yeah, I don't play the victim. I have nothing to play victim about. I love coming here. That's why I would show up on both weekend days. That's why I would show up and run OBS if somebody else can't be here, because I love coming here. Just because I don't pop up when someone starts speaking on my name on a show doesn't mean anything. Those are two completely different things.
On the show, how do you think you get any attention or any money? Are you dumb?
I have other things going on. That's why I can't always pop up, just like everybody else. That isn't exactly a great excuse to be like, wow, she's dog shit.
But hold on, because you yelled at me for having a family party this weekend and not being available.
On a weekend, yes. But during the week, like when random people are just like speaking on it, that's completely different. On the weekends, we're still supposed to be available. And you always used to complain that Desi couldn't work weekends, and then we get these great weekend opportunities, and now you've been busy for all of them. So yeah, it kind of sucks.
Well, I've had IRL stuff on that you know about that I'm not going to speak about, that somebody in my family had a medical issue, and that's why I wasn't here last weekend and when I was supposed to be. So it's like things happen.
Right.
I have plans.
They do.
And also, weekends are optional. You can, but also, I never agreed to go every single weekend. Yes, I like doing weekends, but also, I'm going to choose my family first. That's just how it is. Especially when one of them is not doing well. I'm not going to have
optional.
They are.
Is exactly what Desi would say, and then would not show up. And you used to complain about that to me all the time.
Because she refused to do.
Desi isn't here.
She refused to do every single weekend. I have not refused to do every single weekend. I have not been able to do the weekend you went live because I went to my grandma's 85th birthday party. The last weekend, my family member had an unsuccessful surgery that was very important to their well-being and livelihood. And this weekend, I have a family birthday party because we're going to celebrate all of us. Because guess what? We don't know how much time she has left. And I'm not going to be yelled at to not sit here and be on a show.
No one's yelling
when
at you.
My sister is not doing well.
No one is yelling at you. We were trying to plan around it. We don't have to.
And I said I'd be there on Sunday, and you said, well, this is ridiculous.
It is, because it seems like you want to take the whole weekend for those things.
Because my sister is not doing well.
Member is dying. Here's the thing, too. Yeah. You're talking about I have a life. I have a life. Pammy has a kid. She still shows up when people start talking shit. I have a full-time job, and I still show up when people talk shit. But when it's the weekend and life gets in the way, suddenly life doesn't matter, huh? Suddenly you should show up, huh? But you can't show up on a panel when a motherfucker's talking about
material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Salted Nuts 95 donated $200. Kind of funny for you to complain about Desi just to turn into her. My vote is Mel stays and new Desi leaves.
Am I new Desi? Because I can't do 2 weekends in a row? I might be new Desi.
I don't know.
It's a valid complaint, just like you guys have complaints.
It's not a valid complaint when I have a family member that's not doing well and I need to spend time with her.
And then we're at an impasse on that, and guess what? That's okay.
You don't have to agree with me, but like my family comes first. I do this for fun. I do this because it's supposed to be an escape for me, and you're making it hell.
Because I asked if you have any weekend availability outside of any of that stuff.
And I said I had Sunday, and you said that wasn't okay.
Material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
I did say that was.
What's up, Pesci?
Hold on, we have a donated $5. Mel, keep it going. Tammy is entitled, and Tater got a big head without a personality to back it up. Mel, your most genuine one here. Do better, Tammy.
That's how I know this dumb broad's sick in the fucking head. You think Mel has a personality? Get out of here.
Tammy,
what's up, Pesci?
You got the math. It was a $200
I see that now.
Mel, not 100.
I saw that in the chat. I got it fixed.
Okay, I'm out.
Pesci laughed out. That's why you said that.
Pesci's like, that's my donation, actually. You need to make sure it's fucking right. But when I say hell, it's because you know I'm going through IRL stuff and you keep pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. And then, like, yes, the snide comments are, like, whenever I'm trying to be silly, it's like you make me look out to be just this retard. Like, people liked my silly.
I'm sorry if I made you
people
feel
liked
that
my
way.
side
like,
quest
you can
song.
be silly. So the thing with the side quest song was I felt hurt by that, but I don't even care about victim-wise about it. The thing with the side quest song was it was specifically for, and you said this online, it was specifically for Desi, and because she wouldn't talk during that time when you were doing other things. So if you continue to play it when you have other co-hosts, specifically when it was me and Tater, like me and Tater can entertain during it, but you continue to play it.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Ask for it.
At VS_Veronica donated $4.99.
Okay, Pesci's got
Tammy Mel, you are not the boss.
So is it not valid for me to say, hey, you don't always have to play it because we can sit here and talk while you're doing that? I get that chat loves it and to play it sometimes, but
She's played it like 3 different times, and one of the times is because I said stop doing side quests, and then she played it in lieu of that. And also, you don't fucking talk, Mel, when she's doing side quests half the time. You are too.
I'm literally not. If anything, I will sit and talk while she's doing OBS stuff because that's what your co-host is supposed to do. But she doesn't have to play the song, so we don't have to talk. Like, same thing with going to the bathroom. She doesn't need a song to kind of be the overture for that because we can sit here and take care of that.
Yeah, but chat
not
asked
saying
for
the songs,
it.
which is fine. They can ask for it. We could do that. But I'm saying you don't need it because of like the security blanket part of it, right? Like we can cover for it, but if they want it, those are 2 different things.
I get what you mean, but it's not about us. It's about what the chat wants.
Which is fair, and I hear that. But so when I say like, oh, it's fine, like we got it, I'm not trying to discount chat. I'm just saying like we are capable of handling it. It's completely fine.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sir Joseph Pesci donated $5 for Tater.
You Pesci. You're not though, because I can't tell you how many fucking times nobody has any energy. I'm trying to pick shit up. I go on one of my tangents because nobody's doing fucking anything interesting. And then when I'm done, it's met with absolute silence. Nobody adds anything onto it. And I look and Tammy's doing shit with OBS. And then here you are just.
Because I don't want to talk about your IUD. Like, what? You have to be, like, energy towards what we're talking about. You have to be
material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At VS_Veronica donated $4.99. Tatter.
You don't say anything interesting. That's why I have to talk about shit like an IUD, because you've got the personality of a wet paper sack.
I literally just don't want to talk about that stuff because it's not even relevant. Like today, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, people don't even really care about our fight. They want to talk about Tommy and fucking Yo Mama's fight. That's literally the hot shit in the universe right now.
I don't know. We have 600 people here. I think they care.
You don't want to talk about it.
We're the only show. Because we're the only show.
But we normally don't have 600, even though yesterday we only had 200.
I know. It's because we're yelling and we're being very exciting. It's great.
So they like it.
But it's like, they like yelling? Oh, yeah. Of course, it's the LCU. We love the yelling. We love the drama. That's why they are here. Because that's what chat loves. That's what the LCU loves. That's my point. They don't love just like random ADD talent, like tangents where we can't hear each other, where it's not an actual discussion topic, where, you know, there's no actual like synergy happening.
I don't know.
Those are 2 different things.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Wiley Coyote 74 donated $10 for Tamothy. She's my dad.
I am your father. Thank you for using my government name as well. Kelly the Instigator in chat that says we need more than boobs. And I've been agreeing on that for a long time. Even yesterday I'm like, hey, let's bring back the dads. And automatically was, okay, we need to be in low-cut shirts every day. I don't want to do that.
I didn't think we need to. I said I like a low-cut shirt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, who cares if we wear a low-cut fucking shirt?
But you did say low-cut shirts every day.
To be in low-cut shirts.
You did.
You said
I said I think we should do all things in low-cut shirts. That's not me being a boss. That's literally just an opinion during a conversation. It's not like this is set in fucking stone.
We go from I said I like low-cut shirts to I just said we all should. You change shit all the fucking time. And here's the thing too. Perfect example. Tammy asks us about the B circuit change. She's volleying it up. What did I do? I went loud and obnoxious because guess what? They don't fucking care.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Meekna Hers donated $5. Mel.
Thank you. When she asks you, you want to sit back and answer it like you're on a fucking TED Talk. Bitch, nobody cares about our opinions. Get that through your fucking head. Nobody actually gives a shit about our opinions. They want to hear us be fun and obnoxious. They want to hear shit like that. And if they don't, they tell us.
But they want to hear it about the LCU, not about other shit.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Big Birth-P8P donated $4.99. How is Melikfer gonna say she wants drama when she couldn't even handle Angel stepping on her neck every day until she left?
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Meek and Hers donated $10. Tater and Tammy, split it, please.
You better put Iceman up there too, Tammy.
Yeah, bring Iceman is coming back. We're gonna bring Iceman, put him on the panel. Fucking hell.
They're $5. Oh, we can't escape the Ice Clan.
Yeah, no,
Honestly.
that's the thing though, is that I don't think that you fucking understand what people here want. And I don't think that you're willing to hop up on different panels and do shit like that needs to be done to promote the show. None of us really are like that great. If anything, Tammy is the only one that's even slightly qualified because this was her show to start off with. And once everybody dipped, her and Desi had to build their fucking audience back up. And she did it. That's why I said, I'm not doing this fucking show without Tammy. Not because I'm being a spoiled brat, but because Tammy brings the shit. She made the songs. She's the one that has the connects that people are getting us the fucking graphics. They're getting us the videos. She has a better relationship with the donors because she's more personable with the fans. I can't do that. If it's just you and me, this shit moves to B circuit by the end of the fucking week.
So that's discrediting yourself then too, because you're saying you can't also hack it without her. We all bring something, and you should continue to grow. And you should continue to grow your skills as a host here to learn those other things and to learn how to do those other things. There's a difference though, because we just all bring different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that we're all fucking worthless or anything like that. We all literally have those different strengths, but that's why it's bullshit that they're trying to kick one of us out, because we all bring different things.
But that is another thing
With
that was a
strengths.
growing pain, was that, you know, this did get changed from Rain to Milkers very fast. And when I wanted to keep respecting, you know, the people that have followed me from the beginning, you were like, no, this is a new chat. This is a new show. There was no respect for anything that came before you.
Like you pointed out,
Or me,
there's
or the
almost
work I've
600
done.
people here. Like you pointed out, this wasn't just Rain anymore. It can be Rain, but it also has to be whatever you were trying to build it towards. It was more than just Rain. It's Rain plus. It had to be thought of that way. Otherwise, it wouldn't have grown.
Right, but we took everything that people loved from Rain out of it because we were forced to have boobs. And it didn't
make
work.
that choice, though.
But every
didn't
time
make
I
that choice.
suggested doing
can't
something
be jerk off material
was a
for
Rain
Mafia
idea,
Milkers anymore,
was
ladies and
no.
gentlemen.
At PP Bravado 1 donated $5. So you're lazy tater then.
You bet
You're
your
not
ass.
willing to grind to build an audience and show you just want to show up and tag on to others' work. Vote for Mel.
If I seemed like that's what I was doing, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. I'm trying to make
be
it
jerk off
Rain.
material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Kelly the Instigator donated $9.99. It didn't work with just Mel and Tammy. Tater and Mel would just be a fighting stream. That would get old. My vote is for Tammy.
Right, that's why we need all three. There has to be the balance. We were the only show that had 4-person panel, besides like live when they have an intern and when there was like all three of them there. But also, we needed that balance because it literally is the 1, 2, and 3 of it. One person just doesn't work for Milkers because it's supposed to be an actual content show, an actual something show. And a 2 just doesn't work because then if you just need the actual balance of it. That's why he gave us 3, but 4, just too much.
He gave us 3 because Lilah fucking dipped out of Chubby because she had to, and then he wanted to bring back fucking Milkers, and he knew I have giant titties, and he knew that you guys were doing the fucking titty content, and it like a light bulb, and he said go on Milkers. Tammy and I, after like 2 shows together, had everybody, actually after a fucking Pit episode, had everybody going Tammy Tot, Tammy Tot, Tammy Tot. They love us together. People love us together.
true.
Yo mama wanted us together. If we were on a show like just the 2 of us, it would still be fine.
He kept
That's
calling
my
us the
point.
cracked girls, and I'm like, I'm not even on crack.
That's the point though.
Old
If
man.
you leave, nothing changes.
I don't know. The chat is the one deciding.
And then Keem starts deciding.
And Keem.
Because that's how that works. Yeah. Literally though, like we all keep saying, none of us were all super successful big names. Like we were all just Discord people. That's a huge thing we have to remember.
I
We
wasn't
all
even
have
a
room
Discord
to grow.
person.
Exactly. We were just randos that became, that's what they would call us though, is Discord people that just came up here and like did something. That's like
can't
the whole
be
thing.
jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sicilian Princess 10312 donated $5. Why don't someone ask Mel? Why wasn't she successful on any other show? Cash or nuts? And my vote is for Tater Tot.
Because I had to grow, Sicilian. I started Cash here and I had to solo by myself for 2 weeks while Ken was gone when I was a brand new stinking baby. I wouldn't say I wasn't successful on Nuts. I think Nuts was great. He just decided that he wanted Albert and Scooter to come back on it. And then they both left after disbanding it because we were also doing great and growing it from something that it wasn't anymore. And then he had moved the guys and he had already moved me. And now it's parked. So those are two completely different things. It's not that they're not successful. Those are growing in their own way. So I can't help that Albert and Scooter were going to come back, and then Scooter went and did some fuck shit, and Albert is, you know, being the lawn man, which I fucking love. But we all have to grow. We can't just continue to be stagnant on one thing forever. Not being successful in one little area doesn't mean you're not going to be successful anywhere else here. You have to sometimes go to other shows. Look at Glammy Lammy, right? Like, she's been on almost every show on this network, whether it's been rebranded or not. And she just continues to push at it. She's like Thomas the fucking Tank Engine. You have to continue to fucking do that.
I don't know. That's why I'm being silent.
Oh, it's Canadian. It's Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh,
not always.
I still count it whatever number it says.
Yeah, it just might not read out.
All right, we got Charity with the Canadian 5. My vote for Tater Tot.
You, Charity.
Right. But
I mean,
so, like,
the thing is that at the end of the day, if you do a vote like this, no matter if people are voting for me or against me, I'm going to agitate people enough that they're voting. Somebody just dropped 200 because I pissed them off enough, and they wanted you here because they knew that was going to piss me off. When I got on bus, they made how much money? Because that dumb pee-pee bravado cunt kept trying to kick me off, and then bitches kept bringing me back. That's...
right.
I can get
like,
people money.
Like the bus episode where they're like, it's still debated about who made the $7,000. Was it Amber or was it Tech and Fupa? You really don't always know around here.
It was Tech and Fupa on an Amber hate train.
Exactly. And that's like, I think that's what this comes down to, right? And like, when we do the voting, Queens used to do this all the time with Gigi, is like, do you want Gigi to stay or do you actually want Gigi to not be here? And it definitely got people heated quite often because a lot of people were very polarized about Gigi, depending on what was going on with her.
God. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. So tired. You guys, donate your fucking money. It's gonna be Mel and Tammy. I'm gonna fuck off to Chubby and rewind. I don't. At this point, I don't care. Mel, I think you're fucking boring. Tammy, I like the way you wrangle. I would work with you. I think we work off each other. I think it could be fun. That's my fucking opinion.
Yeah. Well, you know I want to work with you too, and that's why like this has been fucking annoying. Is because I like both of you in different ways. For a show
I can't
aspect,
be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sir Joseph Pesci donated $5. I love you guys, but the future of Milkers is be Sir Cutie. No matter what two hosts you pick, Tater has the most potential in my opinion.
Thank you, Pesci.
And see, that's the thing is like, I've been trying to think of this as a, not real life, this is the internet. For a show, do I feel Tater has the most energy? Yes. Sometimes when Mel and I are together, it's more of an educational show where we are spitting back and forth with facts and stuff like that. Usually she's educating me because I'm fucking retarded. We all know that. With Tater, it's just stupid fucking brain rot back and forth, and I love that.
That's what people like. Look at Cracked. As soon as they started doing brain rot shit, look at their numbers. They started doing great on the report card. Better than me and Lacey.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter what I think.
It doesn't matter what any of us think, unfortunately. And that's...
You guys are going to get Mel and Tater.
Part.
I mean...
You guys are the same right now. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Wait, is mine like not caught up? Yeah, it's caught up. You guys are the same. So what do you mean it's gonna be Mel and Tater?
I mean, it could be. We got an hour left. And at this point, it seems like this show is just... What is this?
I don't know. Because, like, I know that you're still not always comfortable with the boob thing. So it's like, even if all of us continue, how comfortable would you be going in that direction still?
Right. Yeah. I'm not here to be a titty streamer. I'm not here to be an OnlyFans person. I'm here to have fun. I like doing skits, characters. I like being the wrangler when it comes to arguments, that kind of thing. That's what I thrive at.
Mm-hmm. So you don't even want it to be Milkers anymore. Do you not want it to be anything like that?
No, I've been waiting for it to just die down. I've been rolling with the punches, but I do not like coming up here and having to show my tits every day. I want to be known for my personality. I have a great personality. I'm fucking funny. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm much more than my boobs. Is it a boost? Yeah. I feel much more confident in myself. I feel much more beautiful. I feel more happy in my body. But is that what I want this show to be? No, not at all. Was I trying to make everyone else happy? Absolutely.
Not fair.
I vote to free the Greys. We're not on members only. What are you talking about? Are we on members only? We shouldn't be.
Oh, we might be.
Are we on members only?
I see a lot of green. Are we?
Yeah, it shouldn't. I did not set it to members only, but yeah, it is. Okay, free the Greys. What the hell?
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Team said make a boob show. We did that for like a week or two. It went really well, but I think that Tammy and I had come with even the dad stuff yesterday. I had said, like, I think it's fucking hilarious to do a show where we were like, we're not just boobs, come in hypersexual with boobs out, and then the next day come in dressed as fucking dudes. No boobs out. I think that's fucking hilarious. I think if we were to introduce Daddy Tammy and then people could throw a red to get Mommy Tammy, that would be fucking funny too. But that's the thing. If Tammy suggests that to you, you're going to shit on it because you do that to everything she suggests.
I do agree with that.
I don't think that. I have an opposite opinion.
Right, but when
I'm
3
sorry
out
I
of
make you
4
feel
are
that way.
telling you that, hey, you're kind of being a little micromanagey, it's a little time to back off, and you just come back fighting, you're not listening to what we're saying.
And so that's where I'm going to say, I can hear you, but I can also... That's why I said to you last night was like, if I have an opinion about something because I want to take his direction of continue to make this boobs, is that micromanaging or is that just putting in my opinion?
I think we live in a world right now where people kind of need to just always realize that maybe every single opinion they have doesn't need to be spoken out loud and see how things go. I think that goes for everybody.
I just don't think the LCU works like that, though, because if we just...
I don't think you know how the LCU works.
None of us know how the LCU works.
Exactly, because it's the fucking LCU. It's completely just fucking randomness.
Right.
So why are you saying that's not how the LCU works? You don't know how the fucking LCU works.
And that was literally my statement. I don't think that's how it works. So that was my opinion about how it does or does not work. That's why I put it out there. That doesn't mean I'm trying to take over and be fucking dictator, whatever.
Well, and that's why I said, if you guys want a titty show, I'm fine going doing something else. I'll take Rewind with Billy. I would love to commentate. Because at this point, it's just like, it's annoying. It's annoying to plan a show and have everything I say be, no, that's not going to do well. We haven't even tried it yet. How do you know? Because everything I suggest is stuff I did before on Rain that has been wonderful. And people love it. Maybe it didn't make great money, but the chat vibes with it really hard.
And that's
it's about what they want.
We've had before. That's the conversation we've had before where I said we need to make a new fucking audience. Yes, if we're going to change the content, we got to get a new audience. But at the end of the day, this was Rain less than a month ago. This audience was built off of Rain. We also have to do shit that Tammy says. And when you're sitting there shitting on everything. Well, no, okay, that was it. But
Okay.
it would be a good idea to follow what Tammy says. And when you're shitting on everything
and jerk
not
off
really
material for the
offering,
Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At CJ_0724 donated $9.99. My vote is for Mel. No hate to Tammy, but wouldn't it be hilarious if Tater and Mel were forced to work together?
That's what I told them yesterday when they were fighting in the group chat. I
that's
said,
what they're
take it to a fucking show or shut the fuck up.
and then Mel went silent.
That is true. You did not take it to a show.
You did. I did.
But
I went and made dinner.
But you know how the LCU works, right?
I do.
Okay. Yeah. No, but the thing is that if Tammy makes a suggestion 9 times out of 10, it's because Tammy knows what Tammy's audience wants. And unfortunately, as much as you don't want to fucking admit it, most of our audience is like half Gooner and half what Tammy has brought in. And so when you're sitting there shooting down every fucking thing and then offering no suggestion to replace that or to slightly like come to a compromise, then yeah, it's going to get old. Our energy is dwindling because you were sucking it out of us. Like I told Lilah, same thing. No energy, didn't want to do shit. And then she deuced.
Because that wasn't true about her either. She came with great ideas and she was great about steering the conversation back to the goal. I think
didn't say she had bad ideas. I said she had no
You said we
energy
didn't bring
and she
any.
didn't want to do anything.
let's ask the chat. Did
See, I
Lilah
think you're-
bring energy? Let's ask them. What
You
they
were
think.
being completely reductionistic about everything because a lot of times that's not how their conversation goes in the group chat. It's more of like, let's suggest this and then we can tweak each other's ideas. We shouldn't have to take the whole of the idea and just completely run with it to be on their side completely. That's completely stupid. You don't have to be just like a yes and man, a yes man, a whole yes,
don't tweak
100%
anything.
yes.
You don't
Why?
tweak anything.
Why?
I don't know why. You just say no and then don't fucking offer anything else. And then I have to offer it. And then everybody goes, okay, that might be good. And then we could also do this. I have to be the
Literally with this
catalyst
dad idea, I said, oh, I think this would work. Or whatever I said to the
for that.
low cut
You
shirts
said
idea,
we
to the
need
dad
be
idea.
low-cut shirts.
Because I think that would be funny as dressed up with dads with facial hair to be in low cut shirts. But so that's not good enough for you. So is it my fault that my idea wasn't good enough for
material
you?
for the Mafia Milkers
Yes.
anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Take My Disability Check donated $4.99.
Nice name.
Mel was on Cash and Nuts, the 2 worst performing shows in LCU history. Her opinion doesn't carry weight. Tammy.
That is just statistically not true, but thank you. So yeah, it's not saying if you suggest an idea, you have to take the whole thing. We suggest ideas for brainstorming because we're all co-hosts, and tweaking them should not be taken as an insult. It should be taken as collaborative ideas because there's more than one person here.
Okay, we're going to go back to you were not tweaking, bitch. You were just saying, I don't like that. We need to do it like this, or shitting on Tammy's ideas. And even now, Mel, even now, this is supposed to be a fight. At least when like me and Fupa were fighting, could you hear shit? No, but at least it was funny. When me and Wonder Woman were fighting, at least that was funny. We're trying to fight and you're being so fucking boring and getting lost
Because I'm not a
in semantics.
screamer. Because I'm not a
Get
screamer.
off.
That's been known.
And get to a B circuit show because that's what people want. Are you dumb?
No, but those are two completely different things. I have literally said before that I'm not going to get on and scream at somebody over something because that's stupid. I have said that I came here to have fun with Tammy. I didn't come in here to like make her feel uncomfortable. I didn't even come in here kicking Desi off. Like that was not what I said. But everyone seems to think that, right? But then you come in here and you're trying to do the same thing to me that people think I did to Desi, or that you're saying I did to Desi, which is completely not true, which is so stupid.
It's not actually, because Keem dead ass said there needs to be 2 people, and I was the only one that had the balls to say these are the 2 people that I want. This is not a Desi situation. This is Keem said blood feud, and let's see who donates enough money to want people to stay because it's about the fans. I'm trying to give the fans content, and you're trying to sit here having a debate. Nobody cares about our opinions. They want entertainment.
Correct. Which is why we should be trying to plan entertainment instead of just bitching about it, because the feelings about our ideas are not the fucking important thing. We should all be able to be collaborative about it. That's the fucking point. But instead, you two get so butthurt when I say, oh, we should try it like this instead of me just being like, yes, that idea is so fucking good. We should just do that whole idea exactly how you want it. That's not my fucking problem. Oh, I should just exactly take your idea exactly how you put it and we should do it exactly how you fucking want it? Like, no.
Literally nobody said that. What I said is
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Naughty Naughty donated $7.10. I'm about to ban the word literally if I hear Mel overuse it again. Vote for Tater because she would run through my family lineage.
She would.
I would with my linebacker honors, baby.
And then you also had a vote in $1. And Mel gets $1. Oh, wait. No, that's me. Sorry. I can't read.
Yeah, no, and for everybody saying do the entertainment, we didn't have a fucking show, okay? Keem said this was the show, this is the show, okay? We're probably just gonna fight for another fucking 54 minutes, okay? So if you don't like it, leave. And if you got an opinion, throw it on a 50, baby. Throw it on a 50.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I mean, that's the thing. At the end of the day, like I said, I think it needs to be me and Tammy. I don't care what anybody else fucking thinks. That's what I think. I think if it's Tammy and Mel, it's not going to go well because Mel does not have the energy and Tammy's going to match energy. And so it's just going to be an educational show. When he popped in to make us milkers, it was like the most boring interview that's ever existed in the history of fucking ever. And so Mel, you're not going to bring it if you guys are together.
Because I'm not a good interviewer? It's not exactly like
well, this shouldn't be an interview.
No,
I think, this isn't an interview.
But my point was when he stepped in to change it, it was because it was boring with you on the show. And the interview was just another fucking example of how you're not bringing anything else to it.
You know what the interview was, though?
It was a call. Material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sir Joseph Pesci donated $5. Tammy, tell people what you're really thinking. Don't hold back. This vote is for Tater.
I'm putting another poll.
The interview? The interview was literally something. Which, okay, go ahead.
TTS. My thing that I'm really thinking is that I don't want to be a boob show. I would like to be on a commentary or a fun show where people do fun stuff. I don't want to be a boob show. At this point, if I get voted off this show, hopefully I'll get put somewhere else. If not, I mean, I like being here. I hope I can show that enough on what I do. I've pushed through a lot in the last 6 months. But, like, I don't want to be a boob show, and if that's what is gonna make them money here on Milkers, then it should be those two. If you want an educational show that's gonna be factual, then you're gonna have me and Mel, because I match energy. If you want a show where we're gonna fucking be demons for no absolute reason, you're gonna want me and Tater. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter what I fucking think. It doesn't. It's not my decision. It's up to you guys. They wanted to hear it, though. And everyone said this, too, last night. Is like, Desi, it was a great cow. She got done dirty because I wanted a podcast style. Wanted a good mix. I will say this and I'll say it again. Desi deserved a better wrangler. I didn't dislike Desi. We were just not good co-hosts when it came to that. We had a great friendship. It fucking sucks that we're not friends anymore because of what happened. I hate that. I've reached out a million times to try to rekindle that friendship. But I'm respectfully staying back.
You did. I remember.
So, like, it doesn't fucking matter what I want. It doesn't. Guess what? In 2 weeks, the cast might change again. It doesn't fucking matter. Let's ask the Greys. Who should be the pair?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking the Greys. I'm asking the people who actually watch and maybe they don't donate, but they support by liking the stream and being here. Because they matter too.
So someone asked Someone asked, why didn't you just leave if it was a titty show then and you were not comfortable with it?
I was waiting for the novelty to wear off, which it has.
Okay. That's fair.
And that's the thing. It has. And we need to start trying to have fun. And I don't think that you're good at having fun on a show, Mel. I just don't.
And that's fair. But going back to the interview thing, literally the interviews were something that she did on Rain. That's where Lilah came from, was her Mormon interview. It was a callback to... So you say you want to do more things that are respectful to Rain, and then I was doing more things respectful to Rain. Just because it was a dud of an interview because he was kind of boring doesn't mean that... Yeah.
He was boring.
It was a callback to Rain doing another cult type of interview.
That wasn't a callback to Rain. That was callback to one specific segment. A callback to Rain would be doing shit that her and Desi did together regularly. Doing this stupid blinker thing. That was funny and that got them money. Doing an homage to Rain would be doing some of the stupid shit that her and Nick used to do. Not, oh, you did one interview with one person on a couple episodes, so we're going to do an interview and that's going to be an homage. That's what I'm saying. As soon as you walked
and
up
then
there,
it got
you
changed.
wanted to do everything educational.
No, and then it got changed. So it's like we tried to change it and we were working on the rebrand. But that doesn't mean we weren't going to do more things like that when it was still going to be Rain. And then it got fucking rebranded. So you can't say that it wasn't going to do more things like that because you can't speak on things that didn't happen.
How it didn't get rebranded when Nick and Desi were on there, but as soon as you came on there, it did.
I see.
The rebrand's not always bad. Those are usually really good.
Yeah, it's usually good because it's lacking. And if you got on the show and then it was lacking that much, what does that tell you?
It really wasn't lacking. That's the first rebrand I've ever been on. And usually rebrands don't happen that often because Keem hates having to redo all that stuff. The big thing about Milkers getting the rebrand was he was bringing that back because that's an OG original show. That's like a big thing. That's not a bad thing.
There we go. Sorry, guys. I saw I put the options the same. I'm redoing the poll. I saw you, okay?
I mean, it's irrelevant. Like, I think he brought Milkers back to dig at certain people, and I think that's funny, and I think we accomplished that. I think it pissed off who it needed to piss off, and I think now is the time that we actually need to come into it with a plan and a goal. I think you only see money, you only want money, and everybody else can tell, and it's e-beggy, and they don't like e-begging. That's a whole first episode we did of Wet Wednesday. I have screenshot of nothing but people going, Mel, this is gross. Mel, you're e-begging. Mel, why are you here? Mel's going to be off here next week. It was all you. And that's when we had to step in and say, hey, it can't just be about money.
Guys, I see you with your
And I
memberships.
just disagree.
I'll call you out at the end. I don't want to interrupt every single time.
And I disagree. Sometimes there's not good ways to redirect back to it. Other times there is. Sometimes there's better ways to redirect back to the goal. That doesn't mean it's e-begging and you're all about the money. Sometimes what you're focusing on is the Wet Wednesday. Sometimes that's all there really is going on. And if there's no drama to talk about, if there's nothing else to talk about, then that's what the show is. That doesn't mean that that's all that the focus is on.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Maury6496 donated $10. Mel is winning because one person has money and Keem hates us now. Split it, Tammy and Tater.
Oh, that means I have to do math.
$5.
Okay. You know what's funny is I'm really good at mental math, except when there's like pressure to show my mental math. Then I'm back to being a retard. Retard.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, at the end of the day, if whatever you guys vote, I mean, you're gonna vote. If it ends up being me and Mel, I'm telling you, it's gonna tank. I don't want to work with the bitch. I'm not gonna be high energy because she's not. It's going to be circuit by the end of the week. That's just how it's gonna go. If it's Tammy and Mel, it'll probably do well. If it's me and Tammy, it'll probably do well. But at the end of the day, the common denominator is Tammy. If you don't have her here, you don't have a fucking show. And I'm just going to say that straight out.
I would disagree.
I would disagree because you literally just said you weren't going to try, and that's probably part of the problem. That if you're not going to try because of someone you don't want to work with, that's really selfish of you too. Because
No,
when
I'm
you
not
show
gonna try
up,
because you are low energy and nobody can work off of you.
and that's just patently false as well.
One's in chat if you
Okay.
think Mel has low energy, two in chat if you think that she has high energy. I can't do another poll. I have a poll running.
I'm not saying I'm like a crazy crackhead like Iceman when he's on his 555 energy, but I'm not saying I'm completely like a fucking screensaver either. There's a medium, you know? You don't have to all be way up here all the time. I'm definitely not like Denmark and Angel. That is crazy. I'm just not that person. And that's like asking someone to be something they're not.
We're getting a sea of ones. Which one did I say?
Was about to ask you that.
Guys, remind me. I said
know.
ones are low or high. Ones were low.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Xylid It's Real donated $10. This is literally the case of y'all not knowing the history of this place. Milkers was great boobs and milking people in the universe, aka stardoming shit, LOL. No
That's
vote,
fair.
BC, F y'all.
Fuck you, Xylee. I hope you're doing well, though. Hi, Keem.
Ladies, how we doing?
Keem, I'm gonna end my
Okay.
Minecraft account.
Ban your Minecraft account?
No, I'm gonna end my Minecraft fucking account.
Well, it looks like someone's going to.
It's me. Look at me.
Self by herself.
Why?
Going
Oh,
well.
you are losing the vote here. I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. I said put me on a recap show at this point. What?
Well, I think fundamentally, you know, I've only seen a couple episode of Mafia Milkers because I get too busy or whatever. But I just don't think that there's like any personality here, right? We're seeing, you know, people be very reserved and robotic. You're scared of the audience. You're scared that you're on camera. Like no one's just, you know, being a little bit more themselves, amped up to entertainment levels, you know, which is what everyone needs to do. You're on camera. You got to tap dance, you know?
I mean, I'll tap dance.
But I mean, that was my original point, was that if like anytime I even slightly elevate and go off on a tangent because nobody's fucking doing anything and that's the only thing I can think to do, nobody takes that and runs with it. Nobody wants to run with it. There's a chance to amp that and keep feeding off that and get higher, but I can't do that if I say something and instead of picking up something and going along with it, I just get, yeah.
It's my job
Yeah,
to
like,
throw
my
the ball. It's
response
your
would
job
be-
to strike it out. Or home run.
Well, my response would be like, all right, if no one's running with it, like out of the three of you, who can run? Like if we were to do a race right now, who would win that race?
I'm fat and I have a bad ankle, so I would lose immediately.
Okay, so Mel, see, this is where you fucked up. This was the opportunity for you to talk shit, right? And you just put one finger up, you know, like boring. You know, there's 700 people here. Like this was your moment to cook. And, you know, that was the point that Tater was making, right? Is like she'll put some shit out there and then nobody runs with it. So then I say, who would run in a race? And you put your finger up. Really?
I mean,
Why didn't you say I'd smoke these fucking bitches? I am so much fucking faster. When they gave
because
me
I'm
my
really
boob
not that
job-
fast.
when they gave me my boob job, they made those shits aerodynamic. You know?
That's true. They really did. They made him streamlined. And
Even
they're
now,
lighter
oh
than
my
everybody
God,
else.
So that was
Like,
still
even
kind of
now,
boring.
Even now. Holy shit.
Okay,
How do you
this
have
is- This is what I'm
$300?
saying. This
I
is what I'm,
can't
this
be
is what I'm
jerk
trying to
off
say. There's no
material for the Mafia
personalities
Milkers
here
anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Keem's on the board.
Minty Retro donated $5. $5 for Keemstar to stay.
Keem, welcome to Milkers.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I get some goddamn votes out there, chat? Goddamn.
Queen Star.
This is what I'm
Queen
saying.
Star. Queen Star. Queen Keem Ussy, bring it on. Let's go.
We can get him
We
some
can't-
chicken cutlets.
He's getting that Keem Ussy wet for Wet Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready.
We can't just, we can't just fucking, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore,
I'm
ladies
getting
and gentlemen.
confused.
Let's go.
At Remo the Turk donated $5. Also for Keem, LOL.
It's gonna be Keem and
Keem
Mel.
Mom.
That would be a good show.
Please. Keem and Mel on Milkers.
People have wanted Keem back for a long time, Keem. Get you on Jester.
Yeah. Well, Tammy, listen.
Yes.
It seems like in a lot of these situations, you're just the girl that wants to have fun.
Yeah,
You want to have fun, but you're also kind of, you don't speak your piece. Like, you hated fucking Desi, right? You thought Desi was worthless and lazy, like all this shit. Why didn't you ever express that? Like, why didn't you ever just say,
Because-
like, literally the only reason why you're here is because you're getting fucked by like a 400-pound monster that has internet clout because he's fat.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
why didn't you say that?
Well, Keem, I said a million times and I'll say it again. Desi and I had a great off-screen relationship. I said many times I either would like a third to help me with the show, with pushing that out of me, or she deserved a better wrangler because with our relationship, I didn't feel like I was going to be the one to push her to be the cow that everyone wanted her to be.
That was a boring response. I didn't even.
But
I don't
that's the
know what you
truth.
said. I tuned out because it was just like. It
It was what you didn't want to hear. It's just what you didn't want to hear.
No, I actually didn't hear it because there was no passion in what you're saying. Like, you actually have these feelings and you're holding them in. You're not letting them out. You're not expressing them.
Because what's it going to do?
Entertain us. Entertain us. We'll be looking at people instead of robots.
That's the thing is like it's high energy, and it's like I don't think any of us have been on a circuit except for the one time, and then it was me and Lisi acting like idiots because that's what we do, and making animal sounds and getting yelled at by Keemstar. But none of us have been in an A circuit show, so none of us are used to being high
I
energy.
can't be jerk off
but you
material
have
for the
to.
Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
Kelly the Instigator donated $4.99. Keem needs to treat you three like Phantom. Mel is a statue.
Okay.
My vote's for a cardboard box.
Sorry, hold on. I'm in Dark Tammy mode. Darth Tammy, get my lightsaber. Desi, you were boring. You sat there and smoked weed. I really liked you as a person. I'm going to stay firm on that because I fucking did. But maybe the Nepo baby was true. There, Dark Tammy.
There you go.
I mean, it's better, but it's not. It's not like.
Because that's not my
It's not
focus.
like everything.
But I feel like if you're A circuit and you want to get money, like that has to be the focus. It's about getting the clippable moments. It's about getting the like digs in where other people will call you out so you can go back up on panel. And that's the thing is like, do I have time to do it all day, every day? No. But if people start talking shit, I usually will try to get on panel. When Tammy said, go to take it to a show, Mel went silent.
Okay, listen, nobody wants some forced fake shit too, right?
Yeah,
there's forced
exactly.
fake shit where you're like being forced, and then there's being reserved to the point where you're being boring. They want you guys to talk about how you really feel about shit. They want you to be real, and they want you to recognize that you're doing a live stream right now. So they want that real stuff to be amplified as an entertainer would amplify real shit. That's what they want. So no one's saying fake shit. No one's saying do for shit, but also stop being so damn reserved because we're literally looking at fucking mannequins up here.
Do you think that maybe half the issue too is that we keep changing pairings over and over again and there's no consistency?
Yeah, you can blame me. You can blame me. Every other host that's tried to blame me for all their fucking problems is doing very, very well.
Just asking a question.
I mean, I had said it before, but that's the name of the game. I don't think anybody really has been too stable. Like, no shows are stable. They get moved around. We change hosts all the time. That's just what happens. We all know it. And you can get pissed about it for a minute. But if you're going to be an entertainer, that has to be something that you can navigate. Are all of us good at it? Not really, but I feel like there are a couple of us that are at least willing to try.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Yo Mama donated $10. I told Keem this is a drama network. Drama wins. Gooner shows are L's. Vote for Tammy.
Well, listen, a Gooner show could be like one element of the show. It doesn't have to be the whole fucking concept, right? And because there was no other concept for the show, this got labeled as the Gooner show because there was nothing else to talk about. There wasn't a clip from Mafia Milkers that was playing on Cafe, playing on Pit, playing on fucking Rewind or Reapers to talk about. There was only the tits, and that's why it got labeled that.
That's fair.
Right.
I think you can do a Gooner show and you can do drama, but it's really fucking hard to try to do drama when you, again, try to elevate it and then nobody wants to pick up on it. Akeem said it. You had an opportunity, Mel, to call me fat. You think I would have given a shit about that? No. You could have and you didn't. Instead, you're just sitting there. You're always just sitting there. Fugue state. Lobotomized housewife stare. That's what you've been doing for the past 5 minutes.
I feel like that's what we've all been doing is staring while Keemstar talks, but that's fair. Honestly, it's hard to just break out of the Gooner window when a lot of times we all come up and we're like, yeah, this is the boob show now. And it does make it hard when we put ourselves in that box specifically.
What?
We put ourselves in the boob box. The boob box.
So there's no plan? There's no subjects you want to talk about? There's no plans for any shows? You guys are literally just, let's show our cleavage? That's it? Is that what you're saying?
Not trying to be that way, but when we suggest things, they get shot down to be funny.
That was just a
Who
direction.
shoots them down?
No.
That's what we've been saying is like we want to do stuff. We keep trying to go in it with the understanding that this was not even a month ago rain. And so you still have to keep some of that fun stuff. You still have to keep a little bit of that drama up.
No one
gives a fuck about rain. Rain got rebranded for a reason.
At AMAC Talkin' Smack donated $4.99. The other meaning of milkers was milking cows. You guys gotta start shit with your tits out.
Shut the fuck up, okay? Because you sat there and you want to throw a shot every fucking chance you get at milkers. You want to throw a punch and hide your fucking hand, okay? Go dogpile on somebody else because that's the only fucking thing you do. Or shut your goddamn mouth about the show because you're not fucking walking up anywhere. You'll probably pop up here because I'm calling you out and Keemstar's here if you're not at work already. But shut the fuck up because you want to sit there and talk all that shit in the Discord. You want to hop up on Rewind where you know you've got a hug box and talk all that shit. And as soon as you're face to face with a bitch, you're hiding the gun. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys gotta you guys.
There she is.
Oh,
AMAC,
shit.
welcome
Here we
to
go.
Milkers. Milkers is now AMAC, Tater, and Mel.
That can't talk shit to me while I'm on the fucking panel. You guys always gotta talk shit once I'm gone. You want to talk?
When you get on the panel, you don't have shit to say, AMAC.
I said plenty to your face, and you guys just smiled and kikied. Once I left the panel, you opened your fucking mouth.
No, I didn't.
Mel did. Your hands? You want to talk about hiding your hands? What?
I was told I was rude to them. What do you mean? I was rude to them right where they were in our show.
Tater, the second me and Sweet Tea left, I can't believe they always come over here. I watched it back. You all opened your mouth once I left the panel. Y'all have nothing to say while I'm here.
Up on Rewind and you want to be shady because you're not getting the views that you wanted because you're crying.
I was told to go promote my show. You guys dropped the Rewind redirect.
Okay,
by 600
your show
people.
is going. If you want to
let me talk, are you going to let me talk? Or are you just going to talk?
You don't ever say anything, but go ahead.
You guys dropped the redirect by 600 fucking viewers. I said, those 600 people need somewhere to go, don't they? Come to Fluff.
But they didn't, did they? We kept the same amount of views, didn't we?
Some of them did. Some of them came. We grew our redirect. You dropped yours by more than half. We always grew our fucking redirect. So
our redirect has grown even since moving to this time slot. When we were up there, it continued to grow.
Okay. At midnight, it didn't grow. You guys went from 8. Billy would send over 9 to 800. You guys would end up with 300 people, maybe 200. Okay. We were beating your views.
We did better than you, bitch. We still did better than you on the report card.
Okay, and we didn't have to have JC Johnson or anyone else pop up.
Because we had to grow our actual fucking redirect. You guys got handed 800 people and couldn't even keep half of them. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. I mean, that's
so people
fine.
go to the same show that they're used
to
go to when we were at midnight for 3 days. Got it.
Right. And we didn't have to sit and make boring AI content or make boring AI movie posters.
Like, so you had the same fucking show since April. You've had the same cast. You should be able to get that, and you didn't. And you fucking didn't. I don't even give a shit about that, but don't fucking throw a punch and then hide the hand afterwards or try to hide behind an excuse of, I needed to go promote my show. Then promote your show. Don't shit on another one. I mean, you can, but that's just weak bitch shit.
No, I thought we weren't supposed to do that. I thought Keem said many, many times, don't shit on the shows. But yet, every time, well, you're going over to Milkers, that's a boob show. Nobody's going to want to watch that. Of course they went to Fluff. Are you kidding me?
Right.
I probably would have too if I was a viewer and they said, this is just a boob show. Here you go.
But she said she built her redirect, but it's like, if they were so into Fluff, why didn't they actually follow her over there? Why didn't they, when we dropped the redirect, why didn't they just go pick right up on Fluff? They would literally just disappear. So that's completely not a good point that she just tried to make.
Hold on 1 second. Chat, nobody kicked AMAC. She tried to do a mic drop moment.
Oh yeah, no, my hands were...
I'm bringing in Zoe Laverne.
Who?
Who?
You're laughing like you know something. Who is that?
Is that some porn star?
No, it's a TikToker.
Oh,
it's
God.
A TikToker.
Is that supposed to be his mic drop moment? Everyone's just gonna... Now, Pesci, what's your mic drop moment? Let's fucking hear it.
Pesci?
Well, I got a quick
that he's not a
vote
gooner.
Tammy, I wanted to wait. You never added my $5 vote to Tater.
I didn't?
No.
I swear I got up on all of them. Okay, sorry, my bad.
I'm not trying to seem like a piece of shit. I hate to interrupt, but a vote's a vote, right?
You're a piece of shit, Pesci. Get the fuck out of here. You want to talk about kicking people? Pesci's gone. No, I'm just kidding, Pesci.
The gooner.
The gooner himself, ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Pesci, who once got labeled a gooner, decided that he did not want to be labeled that and switched his feelings about us very quickly.
He did.
She's an alien.
Flippity flop on the clock.
People agree that AMAC isn't even the reason that Fluff was successful. It was all about Sweet Tea, and that AMAC would just sit there and let Sweet Tea be herself, which is completely valid. But she needed Sweet Tea for that, right? Which is why Chubby didn't get off the ground as much when it was at 6 a.m. Like, Angie and Herb were great, but it needed the Sweet Tea spark.
AMAC, you know I can't.
She has her own whole thing.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Yo MoMA donated $5. You labeled it a Gooner show by changing the name, and a Gooner/talk show don't work if it did. Lisi would have the top show in the LCU.
I mean,
isn't that what Babes was supposed to be, though? How did that work out?
That's fair. Yeah, I feel like that has been tried to be done, like Dolls and Babes. Wasn't there another one?
Hold on, my headphones went out.
That wasn't Milkers. There was another one that was like girl oriented and girl like direct led, I feel like. Unless I'm just thinking of Dolls again.
I don't know. Is there, so you guys keep, looping back and forth. You say Mel's boring. Mel says you can't keep walking a straight line. Focus, which I can't either, but sometimes that's a good thing here. We're a little, everyone else is ADHD brain, but then some people, it doesn't fucking matter. Is there ever a world where this threesome works?
I think it worked in the beginning.
Because, I
think there was novelty. I think it died down, and now it doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work now?
Because the novelty wore off. I think that there's a uneven exchange of energy. It was like Keem was saying, there is an uneven exchange of energy and we should be hyping each other up. But as soon as shit doesn't go well, as soon as metrics start to fall, I feel like I lose energy. And that's the thing. At this point, honestly, with the way Keem's talking, I don't think this is going to be a fucking A Circuit show by the end of the week as it is. At this point, I'm just ready to say rebrand the whole bitch.
I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of agree. If we're going to focus on straight just the show and not the internet, not personal friendships, I would agree with you that an educational show or low energy is not it.
I mean,
we tried it. It didn't work. We had to whip out our tits.
It's going to be the first show that gets unrebranded back to its original.
Not even that, too.
It might be fully recasted.
It could be.
At that point, that would be valid, too.
100%. And I saw somebody in the chat, like, said, for your mama to adopt me. And, like, maybe I'm underestimating myself, too. Maybe I do work better where I can actually, like, with, like Pesci said, I work better with guys. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being too gentle working with women. I don't know.
I think you work better when you have fun. I think everybody works better when they have fun.
But if I'm walking on eggshells, worried about hurting someone's feelings, or worried if I say something, then they're just going to get snappy at me. Or, you know, I've lost passion for it 100%.
And that's fair. You shouldn't have to feel like that. I don't want you to feel like you have to walk on eggshells, but just because I say something doesn't mean like my fifis are hurt. It's literal just concern for the show and that it's my input.
Right, but anytime we're like joking around or something, you know, there's always a snarky comment or something, and then I'm just gonna stop doing that.
I don't see it as a snarky comment though, like.
But everybody else, including the person that you're saying it to, is telling you they're taking it as a snarky comment. Maybe that's a hint for you to change the way you're
material for the Mafia
things.
Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Silver Knight 532 donated $10. Melcifer Furnings to shut up. You bring nothing to the table. You should stop being a host.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Nope10 donated $20. I liked AMAC, but it's funny how she was happy to collab and be buddy-buddy with Milkers until the dollars started being different.
That's true.
Votes for Tammy.
That's true.
I think that's fair because she says we all talk shit like when she left, but pretty sure we said stuff to her while she was there.
It doesn't matter. Even if we did fucking talk shit when she left, she didn't come back the next day. If you saw it, you should have said something. Instead, you pouted in the fucking Discord and we're like, we just won't show up anymore. Okay?
Right. And she literally said she made the rage bait thumbnail and it didn't work. Right.
Because it didn't work. Don't care.
Yeah. I mean, commit to the bit. Are you probably on Chubby now or fucking whatever the fuck it is? Fluff now. You'll have some content to talk about. You're welcome. But yeah,
I choked when I laughed.
Works hard behind the scenes. I think Tammy does a lot behind the scenes, and I think she is a good wrangler with the right person.
Tammy
I think
for management. I'm just gonna pull all the fucking strings behind the scenes. See, that's what I'm saying. As long as I'm here, as long as I'm here in the LCU, I'm happy. As long as I'm able to entertain the people, I'm happy. That's where I'm at this point. Because I have no fucking control.
Right, none of us do, sadly.
So why am I gonna sit here?
We have 4K subs.
Thank you guys. Celebration. Anyway. Tater, you look like you have a thought.
No, I don't. I'm exhausted with this. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. People are gonna pay what they pay, and I mean, I'm probably done after this, and that's fine too. Because, like I said, if it's me and Mel, it's probably not gonna be a show. It just probably won't be. There's nothing for either one of us to feed off of at this point. So I'll fuck off to Chubby and I'll fucking intern on Rewind until Xylee comes back or until Keem tells me to fucking leave. I don't care. It really doesn't matter to me. I have a job outside of this. I don't fucking need the money. This is not my job. This is something I do for fun that I like to work at because it's like a hobby.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it should be. That's what this should be.
It shouldn't be anyone's full-time job, even though it takes a lot of time.
But you wanted it to be your source of income, Mel. That's what you were saying at the very beginning. We can make this
it can be a source of income, and that doesn't mean that it's a reliable source of income. There's a difference, right? You can look at money as a metric because around here it is. That doesn't mean like, oh, I can't pay my mortgage without this. Like, that's not the case. You're misconstruing those two different things. Because I look at the money as a metric because that does speak to about how Keem sees success, how the chat sees success. That doesn't mean it's anything more than that. It's a game.
You have a job where you make other money other than the LCU.
No, because I don't need to.
Okay, so this is your income.
Right, but it's not the sole source of what's supporting my family, just like it's not for Tammy.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At PP Bravado 1 donated $5. Tater having a defeatist attitude once again. She's a loser, and I see it. Add this to Mel.
I just don't fucking care. I don't care. If I'm on a show, great. I don't care.
I think it's crazy that you're like, oh, it doesn't work with just these two people or these two people, because we have great episodes like when it was me, you, and Lilah. We have great episodes when it was just me and you. We have great episodes when it was me and Tammy. The dynamic works all over the place. It really does.
The novelty was still there.
That's true. I would say at this point in the working relationship, because right now we're telling you what the grievances are and you're not listening. You're having something to say for everything. So right now with those working relationship, I think our friendship is lovely. Hey, I saw in the chat you're a guest. I'll be with you 1 second. I think this show would fail if it was the two of us at this
material
point.
for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At CJ_0724 donated $4.99. Voting for chaos. This is going for Tater.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, I just wanted to, you guys can see me, right?
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to say, you guys fucking suck. I'm coming. Zoe Laverne's coming to take
Literally a pedophile, so bye.
Who is that now? Can somebody tell me who that is? Because
Her name is Zoe Laverne. She has a famous video for crying like a little bitch because Charlie D'Amelio got more followers than her and breaking down, and then she has a whole pedophile controversy, so I don't know.
I love that.
I don't think I'm the one that sucks here.
I love that that's what we're bringing into the LCU. If we're going to bring PDFs, maybe I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I'm bow for that.
That's not great. No, guys, nobody kicked her, and that was another tried to mic drop moment. I don't know why we keep getting that. I see a lot of people saying that, yeah, they're agreeing with these PDF allegations. Can you?
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Missy Bopsley donated $99.99. Tater.
So what are these allegations?
Oh, it happened a while back, so I don't remember, but
she looks young. What do you mean a while back?
But she was like, I don't know. She was at like fucking, nobody cucked the content. The bitch deuced out.
Yeah, she deuced out, you guys.
We didn't do anything about it. I mean, it happened a hot minute ago, but I think she was like 18 or 19, and there was something with like a 13 or a 14-year-old. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
But there was a whole thing about it. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I don't say that for a fact, but I know that there was a whole thing about her with some underage dude, and she was crying about that shit too. And then there was like shit about cheating. Like,
yeah, Chad is agreeing with you. Chad is agreeing that you are correct. Why do we keep can we just bring entertaining crash out people that don't have allegations?
At this point, just bring in James Charles. Jesus fucking Christ.
Right, James Charles. Let's keep JC here. Let's keep, let's bring Turbo back. Hatred. Let's bring him back too. Who else is it? Iceman?
I mean, there was a vote for him. Someone wants him back.
Mushroom.
The $5, it's not on the screen.
He's not getting on the screen.
Zoe's 25.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want drama, she's probably gonna bring drama. I mean, she'll probably hit the A circuit pretty fucking fast. I don't know that she'll last because as soon as your mama tears into that ass, she's gonna cry and leave. As soon as if Tommy C ever gets off of the yo mama thing and tears into that ass, it'll probably be just about. Well, honestly,
Well, I have a feeling I know somebody's probably doing his research right now.
Yeah,
because he's clearly watching. Hi, yo, mama.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't care. Also, fuck you, Lacey. Why would you do that to me?
She was 19. The victim was 13. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love that.
You know what? I might be boring, but at least I don't fuck little kids. That's something I got going on for me. I really am proud of that, and I'm gonna stand proud on that I do not fuck little kids. I've never thought in my life that I would have to publicly and proudly say that.
Announce that.
Right. Yeah, announce that.
That's can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At PJ Equine Lady donated $99.99. Tammy.
Thank you.
I think it's crazy because she thought we were gonna know who she was or something. Like the way Keem said it too. I think he thought we were gonna know who she was, and I have no idea.
No. Sweet Tea said she literally pulled a hatred on a 13-year-old boy. Thank you.
This is gonna be all the women coming together against one nasty.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Mawiwi donated $5. Mel, you are controlling the content and sucking all the fun out of the air. You say the right stuff, but the entertainment isn't there. You can't run from fights.
So am I controlling or am I a statue? Which one is it?
I mean, you somehow managed to be both at the same time, and neither way it's entertaining. And I don't know how you do that. That's a feat all in itself. That should be fucking studied, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm at this point, I'm fucking bored with it, and I just want this to be over with. So I feel like that 5 should go to Tammy, and then Tammy should be at 308. And then you guys just fucking donate what you want. Listen, people have enough money that they don't want me here, and I'm fucking fine with that, dude. Bring Zoe here. Bring Zoe.
Yeah, let her have milkers.
Oh my goodness. I don't
make it the fucking PDF show.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I will be out of here, Tammy. For Rewind, I'm coming for your spot. You can take this one right back. Thank you very much.
You can go to Pip.
Yo, mama. Help me, yo, mom. Yo, mama. I saw yesterday, everybody was, it was, thank you for supporting, I forgot what it says, but you were going like, thank you for supporting your black man. If you're going to run as, yo, Obama, okay, we got this. I got the female vote, okay? We are a dream team. Thank you.
She's daddy and he's your mama.
Yo, daddy and your mama
coming at ya. Material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Salted Nuts 95 donated $50. Let's extend this lead a little. Mel.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At PJ Equine Lady donated $49.99. One half Tater, one half Tammy.
All right.
You also didn't add the 100 to you, Tammy, I don't think.
I did. And we're at 328, 335, and 376. And Keem is at 10.
Iceman's at 5.
Iceman's at 5. Well, now the grays in the chat with the poll speaking, 66% is Tammy and Tater, 16% is Tammy and Mel, and 17% is Mel and Tater.
That's fine. Like, am I supposed to like rage out about that? Like,
no, I'm just giving,
regardless of.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Salted Nuts 95 donated $20. Tater is built like Billy Bass. Person of my word, Tammy.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Vertush3 donated $19.99. I was on vacation. Come back to see this? WTF did Keem turn this show into? He is always ruining the good shows. This is for Mel.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Joe Breezy 89 donated $100. Tammy and Tater.
Tammy?
What?
Tammy, you have 10 extra added to Mel that shouldn't be there. She should have been at 366, not 376. Get your shit together.
Well, do the math for me then, or someone else do it. God damn it. I've made it very clear I am retarded, okay? That means I am retarded, ladies and gentlemen, okay?
Pesci needs to come here at the 59-minute mark and just tell us what the math is.
I know. So I'm down by 40, is right?
I think you just said 10. No, that was me.
Someone check my math.
Was fine, right?
Joe Pesci, you can come right back up here and fix it if you want. Thank you. I'm getting PTSD from the time where Keem had all those people come in and then they were making me do math to go up to a goal, but people were dropping like 126, 349, 8, you know, it was like, and they made me do all the, I hated them. We got Glammy Lammy with the 2 that votes for Yo Mama. And then we have Slinky Dinky Doo with the 3 that says, leave these modest stressed women alone. I agree. I am Little House on the Prairie.
Did you add the other 50 to you too? Because it was 100
Yes.
for both of them. Okay.
Yes, I did. So we have 9 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, until we are sending you over to Lookout Crypt. Which I have to put a redirect in for.
I mean...
Ooh, it's going to be the Booster and Phantom stuff. I don't know if y'all watched Nature last night. It was crazy.
They are saying that Tammy should be at 378. Tammy should have 50 more.
Okay. Copy that, chat. I'm trusting you. You're in charge.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Donate more money for Tammy. That's all I'm going to say.
Donate for Keemstar. Make him come be a Queen Star. Make him be a milker on Jesters and get the cutlets and have to do big girly things while he's trying to be on Jester. I think that would be where the money is. Let him be sexualized the way he wants all the women to be sexualized.
Whoa!
New
New bus cast. Big Murph, Zoe,
I
and
can't
MTV
be jerk-off material
Nick.
for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Mawiwi donated $5. Controlling to the point where they have to ask you? What? Mel, you should rewatch Eps with someone and open your mind. Tammy and Tater are my loves.
Well, if you want Tammy and Tater.
Yep.
I did like all 3 of us. I will say that. I wish there was a world where we could have a 3-panel. That unfortunately was told to us by No. Hi-yo, Mama. Are you accepting my pitch for the vice presidency?
Bro, I don't. Why is this cast got to break up?
Ask Keem.
Ask Keem.
Man, fuck what Keem got to say. You know the problem with y'all is y'all came from Girl World and y'all brought the bad parts of it. Y'all should have brought the petty parts of Girl World. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You should have brought the parts of Girl World where when people see fucking Foodie Beauty...
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Salted Nuts 95 donated $50. Sorry, my wallet is too heavy. Let's add more to Mel.
Yeah, Mel, and another thing, you avoided that drama with fucking Angel. You should have went buck wild on her, and you should have stomped on her neck until she died. People are here to watch people die. They're here for the drama. Same thing with you, Tammy. You should have killed fucking Desi. Fuck all of that nice shit. Y'all come in here with that nice shit. People watch Pit because they know that I'm gonna fucking perform and I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't give a fuck what Keemstar said. He doesn't want a show to die. Well, guess what? A show's gonna fucking die tonight. You hear what I'm saying? And y'all should be on that same goddamn level. Y'all should be killing people.
That's what I'm trying to do. I came in here hot today.
Do it. Fuck what
I came
Keem say.
in here
I don't
hot
know nothing.
today, and then I got
run
nothing.
this goddamn network. This motherfucker don't know nothing. He come from the commentary community where there are a bunch of bitches and wear thongs. I come from the drama community where we're petty as fuck. If I find something about you from 15 years ago, if you broke a fucking nail, I'm gonna be on your goddamn ass. I'm on asses day after day after day. And that's what y'all should be on. If AMAC say something with her snitching ass, drag her ass, goddammit. I'm from the goddamn reaction community. I'ma kill every commentator in this motherfucker. If he bring Tommy C, dead. Xylee, dead. Billy, dead. Goddamn it, Keemstar, dead. Everybody gotta die.
You're not killing me, bro. Come on, little bro.
Dude.
Come on, little bro.
I come with a shotgun, a Uzi, and a pistol. Ain't nobody killing your mama.
Come on now. Come on now.
Commentators die every day around me. Ask goddamn all them.
He does have a graveyard behind him. Let's be honest, Keem.
Absolutely.
No,
It's just
listen,
growing.
we don't want that forced fake bullshit, right? But if there's a real beef, you got to be real. I hate this fake, like, reserving your thoughts and opinions. I just want people to be a little bit more real. If you feel some way, you got to express it, you know?
Yes, Tammy.
But then why are you guys forcing me to talk shit about Desi?
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore.
Because you felt some way about her.
Alexander _ Bowman donated $10. Tammy, I agree that there is no room for growth when higher-ups always add style change shit too much.
No, listen, what I'm saying is I don't want you to fake the funk. I don't want you just, today I got to attack someone. But you did have some feelings and thoughts about Desi, right? Yeah. And you never expressed them.
I did. I just don't think you watched it. Because there's a whole reaction video on MB Slice's channel, too.
Well, I didn't watch it. Reapers didn't watch it. I don't know if Perry watched it. Cafe didn't watch it. I never seen any clips.
Well, she did crash out a couple times, and Boogie crashed out too on Tammy. That did happen, that's for sure.
Thank you.
And I know you wanted to keep her. You wanted to keep her in, and you didn't want her to leave and stuff like that. And I get that too. I mean, did I come at you and tell you to be a little bit more strong on her because I got a hate boner for her? Absolutely, because I enjoy watching Desi crash out, and then it reverts to Boogie. It gives me a little boner.
Well,
but,
hey, didn't I tell you though? Boogie said I'm gonna make Desi follow Tammy everywhere. I said, okay, put me on Pit then.
I can't be jerk-off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore,
nobody sees
ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
At Mrs. Jones 67 donated $19.99. All for Tammy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, everything's about balance, right? Like what your mama was just saying, he's going to murder everyone. Like that's too far, all right? You know, you got to dial it back. You know what I mean? Everything's within reason. You know, we got to have a balance here. No one's trying to say tip any scales, but the scale that's tipped right now is that there's just nothing here. It's just plastic.
Yeah, and would you agree that Angel killed you, Melcifer? Why aren't you going back at Angel? Why don't you kill Angel? Why are you scared of that Angel smoke? If I want the biggest dog, if anybody go at me, I want them. I want their fucking heads. You should want Angel's head. Why are you scared of that smoke? I want everybody.
I wasn't scared of that smoke. I had a whole reason, like IRL reason to go. That's why I stepped away from the LCU for those 3 weeks. Everyone just seems to forget that.
It's not just Angel. Her co-host Denmark has dragged the fuck out of you. It's that entire show has dragged the fuck out of you, Mel.
And you ignored it.
Because I just don't care about Denmark. I'm not opening that can of worms again. That's just...
What? This is the LCU. We want worms opened.
I just like Tammy. I'm not opening that. I'm not.
Yeah,
they can talk about us all the time, but like... They talk about us all the time, and that's a completely different thing. Like they can't have an episode of Crouch without bringing us up.
They're giving you an opportunity to fucking do something that'll get clipped, that'll get talked about on another show, and you drop the ball every fucking time.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Starlight May donated $10. So is EDP becoming a host next, Keem? Give my money to Tater.
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Rocky Apper 2833 donated $50. Half chipmunk and half to Mel the Moose Lady. Sorry,
Look,
Potato.
the point is,
I can't be jerk off material for the Mafia Milkers anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
At Sam L. Smith in 1970.
Okay.
So who lost? Tater?
Me.
All right.
Team lost.
Well, I mean,
do I think this is going to be successful? No.
Well, look, here's the point, Mel. You know, you said you didn't want to open that can of worms, but it's not about you. It's about your fans and their entertainment. It's about the viewers. You know, and this is what I keep trying to say. I got to go to a live meeting. Tater, sorry, but the tribe has spoken. But you got rewind, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah, thank you, Game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are sending you over to Locale Crypt, where they're going to go over some of the drama you saw yesterday on Nature. Enjoy!